Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm the Senior Customer Success Manager here at the Electric Car Scheme. I'm so excited to have you guys here today so we can learn a little bit more about the scheme, how it works, what's on offer, and how you can get involved. So, on the agenda for today, what is the Electric Car Scheme? How does the scheme work? 2, what's included in your brand new amazing employee benefit? What's in and what's out? And 3, if you are interested and you do want to get started, how can you register your interest with the team? So, what is your brand new employee benefit? The electric car scheme allows you to lease a brand new electric car via your employer. You're going to cover the cost of your car from your salary before tax, and in doing so, you're going to see lots of lovely tax savings. So, essentially, your employer leases your electric car. You receive the car as a benefit in exchange for your salary, and in doing so, you're going to make lots and lots of tax savings because the salary which you sacrifice is not taxable. So, what savings can be made through the electric car scheme? The great news is everyone is going to save between 30 and 60%, depending on your income, in which tax savings bracket you're in, and also depending on the electric car, which you select, the options, the extras which you can add. You can go on our website, electriccarscheme.com, to run through all of the cars on there, select whichever options you like, and to get a quote that's tailored exactly to you and your business, which is really, really exciting. We can run through this example here of a Kia Niro. This employee in this example saving over £6,000 during the course of their lease. We have the gross cost of the lease that's taken from your gross salary, so your salary before tax. We can see there that's the best example, the best lease we can find on the market. You have your employee tax savings, which are taken off the cost of that. We're going to pay a small amount of benefit in kind tax because we're exchanging something in benefit for our salary. And we can see that the net cost there, that green bar is what we're left with, £293, right down from £465 per month, which is a really, really significant tax savings. And like I said, you can go to electriccarscheme.com to see exactly what yours looks like. So if you go on the electriccarscheme.com, you have a look and play around with our quote tool to find the cars that are best for you, and you decided you want to lock in your savings. Super exciting. Let an EV specialist from our team know, and we can start working you through the process. So step 1, we have the launch of your scheme. Here we are shouting about your amazing brand new employee benefit. Step 2, you select your car and lock in your savings. Step 3, your car is sourced, signed and delivered. Step 4, your payroll deductions start the month following that your car is delivered, and that just gives your payroll team enough time to set everything up for you. And as an employee, you know always when that first deduction from your salary is going to be made. We have our market-leading risk protection that's in place throughout the whole term of the lease. Should anything happen during the life of the lease, which means you might need to return the car, and make sure you get the ultimate benefit from our package. And because these are business contract hires and they're hired through your company, they are business contract hires, so they'll be returned at the end of the lease. So, in short, the electric car scheme allows you to enjoy a brand new electric car via lease or subscription, to go green and reduce your running costs, and to save 30 to 60% on the monthly cost of your car.
Hi, I'm Arjan from the Electric Car Scheme, and I'm a Customer Success Manager. So you've heard from my lovely colleague Sarah about what is the Electric Car Scheme. So I'm about to share what's included in the Electric Car Scheme. So at the Electric Car Scheme, we essentially act as a broker, which means we can work with the live market on electric cars, which means we access the lowest prices, the widest range, and availability for your electric car. So with the Electric Car Scheme, you have everything in one place. Tax savings applied to each element. So not only do we help you source a brand new electric vehicle, you can also include servicing in your package. This is your breakdown cover, your service package, and your maintenance. You're also able to opt in to comprehensive insurance through us at the Electric Car Scheme. This is fleet insurance. So this gives you premium cover, including your gap. You're also able to opt into a home charger. Now, one of the best parts about taking a home charger through the Electric Car Scheme, it allows you to save on the tax element too. So depending on how much you save, you can save up to 30 to 60% on a home charger installation. We also protect you against early termination. Now, with leases on the market, if you choose to return that vehicle early, there is a termination fee attached. That's typically 50% of the remaining lease payments. The Electric Car Scheme want to protect you throughout when you take on a vehicle through us. So, how we protect you? We protect you from redundancy and dismissal from the start of your agreement. That means for any of those occasions, if they were to occur, you do not have the hassle to return that vehicle with a fee. The electric car scheme will protect you. We also protect you for resignation. So this kicks in from 6 months into your lease. On average, the typical lease is 36 months, but you can choose between 24 and 48 months. Now, if you were to resign after 6 months into your lease, you are protected through the electric car scheme. So if you were to leave in month 12 due to your circumstances changing, you are protected. The electric car scheme will cover any fees attached to returning that vehicle. Now here's where it gets really comprehensive. We cover you from family-friendly leave from day one. Now this includes your maternity, paternity, and adoption. So you have two options. Number one, if you were to go on maternity, paternity, or adoption, and you wish to return the vehicle, the electric car scheme will pay any fee to return that car. However, if that's the only vehicle you have in your household and you do need this vehicle, if you fall on statutory pay, you are no longer able to salary sacrifice, so the electric car scheme will cover the cost of the lease. That means you have an electric vehicle paid for by the electric car scheme when you probably need it most. We also cover long-term sickness and death, scenarios we don't like to think about, but we do know they can occur. So just know that you are protected through the electric car scheme if these were to occur, to make sure that you or your family have an easy transition to return that car. There are elements where you need to be aware of. In the first 6 months, if you were to resign from your position with your current employer, you would be left to pay the early termination fee. So when you are going through our quote tool and you are speaking to an electric vehicle specialist, please bear that in mind. If you were to lose your driving license, breach lease terms, or dismissal for cause, you would also be liable to pay the early termination fee. If your car is written off or stolen, there is an early termination fee attached if that vehicle can't be brought back on road. However, your insurance would cover this. So you're probably wondering how we provide you a great service with great protection. Now, I'm pleased to tell you we don't ask you for a deposit. Now, it's very common when you take on a lease that you have to pay a deposit, which can range maybe up to 9 initial payments, or you have an upfront payment, a cash payment. We don't do that at the electric car scheme. What we do is have something called a payment profile, which means in the first 6 to 12 months, you could be paying more through salary sacrifice, but on average, you're getting the cheapest price on the market. I always emphasize that when you go through to our EV specialist, you need to find something that fits your needs. So if the payment profile is something that does need to be adjusted to fit your needs, please let us know and we're more than happy to help you where we can. So that's everything at the electric car scheme. We look forward to you heading over to our website at theelectriccarscheme.com, having a play around with our quote tool, and hopefully we can get you in a brand new electric car and helping you save thousands.